How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's stream. Today we've got a pretty fun one in store for you guys. We have Unbreakable War versus PECU Rebel Squad. We got an awesome round one action of the WCL Royal Challenge playoffs. Just go ahead and flip over the bracket over here that we've seen so far. A little bit earlier today, we streamed a little bit of the Action Stars versus Nahandi or NZ to make it a bit easier on myself. And that was doing really well, and that war will conclude tomorrow. But now we're getting into the Unbreakable War versus PECU Rebel Squad. Again, in the round one, Group B for today. Let's go ahead and get the screen, or let's go ahead and get the war on the screen for you guys. Prep day ends in about 5 minutes. We've got a pretty awesome lineup in both clans. We'll go ahead and skim through both of them just ever so slightly so everyone can get their moment of fame. Looking forward to this, man. It's gonna be an awesome war. We got Fahad back in here again. We have Specky over on Twitch. Specky has 2 accounts in this one. I believe he is one of the members of the Unbreakable War family. I believe they're also in Perfect Wars as well. They're family members with them. Built to War family member, yeah. If I'm right. Am I right there? Am I right in saying that? But yeah, we got a bunch of people here. It's going to be awesome. And then over at the PECU Rebel Squad, we have a little bit more action for you guys here. I'll go ahead and scroll through and go for here. Now, the first thing I want to do... No, PW and UW aren't family. Oh, we aren't. Oh, you guys aren't. Interesting. There's the lineup for that. All right, so now we got 5 minutes to go. I want to go ahead and get some stats on the board for both of these clans and give a bit of a prediction from myself based off of previous performance. So let's go ahead and take a look into it here. So the first clan I'm going to pay attention to at the moment is Unbreakable War. Let's take a look at some of their stats at the moment. Right now, they're looking pretty good. 3-for-1 record. They lost to Yari in their first war in week 1, 86-89. However, they did win against Brabus here. I believe it was a forfeit. We had LA Legion and TWOF. They also beat those as well. 86-83 and then 86-88. Won on percentage. Fantastic stuff there. You love to see it. I see the timer is better again. Yep, it's all fixed up, ready to go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you working with me on that one. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Again, their hit rates looking pretty solid as well. 36% at 13v13. Not awful, but not amazing at the same time. It's a bit of a mix. 12v12 is looking at about 21%, so I can imagine they're going to want to try and improve that this war. We're looking at about a 54% at 11v11, which is fantastic, and a 53% at 10v10. So Unbreakable War, definitely a formidable force here in this league. Displaying the right time as well as the extra 0 while the minutes are, yeah, that's awesome. It's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, now if we're going to take a look at PECU Rebel Squad here. They are down in 13th place at the moment, 2-for-2 right now. Both of their wins looks to be forfeits, which is not ideal. Their 13v13 hit rate is about 33%, which makes sense because they've had way less 13v13 hits. Their 12v12 is 25, 11v11 38, and 10v10 43. So decent 10v10 percentage. However, if I had to pick a favorite from this war, it's got to be Unbreakable War. In all honesty, looking at the way they performed throughout the season and looking at their hit rate at the moment, plus knowing a couple of the people playing in Unbreakable War, I think they have a little bit of an advantage over PECU Rebel Squad, at least looking at the stats-wise. Now, you never know. PECU Rebel Squad could fire off at the beginning of this war and get a bunch of triples straight onto the board. It is, it just depends, man. It depends. We'll see what happens as time goes on. 3 minutes left in the prep date. It's going to be a fantastic war. Looking forward to it. Town Hall 12 or Town Hall 13 again, some of the most vital Town Halls in these leagues, with there only being 2 Town Hall 13s on each side. So some crazy stuff here. Decent 10v10 if they pull that off this war. They ain't cleaning 10s. Yeah. That's why I said decent. It's not great, but it's decent. It's like you've got poor, decent, great, fantastic. They're about decent. Just about. So they've got to fire off a 10v10 and hope they can get some awesome hits in. But yeah, needless to say, stats-wise, this is an uphill battle for PECU Rebel Squad. But I know for sure that Unbreakable War won't let that get to them. And they're going to still perform the best they can. 100%. I know that for a doubt. Without a doubt, rather. Got to let the voice rest for a little bit. Did my SCCWL hit in King of Nukes. I'm in the secondary clan for with King Jeffrey at the moment. We had a few roster changes because we're trying to get King Jeffrey back to Champions 1 and hopefully qualifies for some of the World Championship qualifiers. But man, I got a 98% 2-star today. I had a 95% 2-star yesterday at Town Hall 13, and today I had a 98. Such a shame, man. The first one was a time fail. I just didn't get my main army in fast enough, and the second one was pretty awful. It was just a single target Inferno and a Wizard Tower left alive in the middle of the base. She roasted my troops. Not much I could do. It's a shame, but you got to move on from it. You got to go with it. We actually had, I think, out of all the hits that have gone in, we've had 7 hits go in. No, we've had, yeah, wait, how many? I can actually look right now. What am I doing? So, at the moment, this is in King of Nukes, by the way. We are looking at about, we've had 8 hits go in. One of them has been a triple. And every single one of them, besides one, has been over 90%. We had my 98, we had a 90, we had a 99, we had a 91, we had a 93, we had a 79, and then we had a 92. So, needless to say, luck has not been on our side today. But it's looking like it's going to be okay. That clan is they're in Masters 1, so we're encountering a lot of clans. We're encountering a large number of clans who kind of just throw E-Dragons at everything. So we're not expecting any 3-stars from them. But it all depends. You never know. You never know what can happen. All right, we are straight into a battle day. All right, so we're going to play a little game here. When do you guys think we'll see a live hit? I predict we'll see a live hit in from Unbreakable War in 10 minutes. So at 23 hours and 50 minutes left, we'll see a live hit. 10v10. So you ain't losing the percentage game. No way. No way. We've got the percentage game down. But yeah, we're really hoping to get a couple more triples on the board. Definitely not ideal at the moment. We're working on it. We're trying to push this secondary clan to Champs 1. Right now we're in Masters 3. It's kind of stayed in Masters 3 for the last 2 seasons. Or not Masters 3, Masters 1. It's been in Masters 1 for the past couple of seasons, mainly because we just didn't have a large enough roster to really allocate to get enough Town Hall 13s over there to actually push the clan up to promotion status. But this time around, we've partnered with Proc, who are another fantastic clan. So we've partnered with them, and they're an all Town Hall 13 clan. They've qualified to the World Championships before. Some great guys over there. So we've partnered with them, and we've been able to actually populate a bit more of our King Jeffrey clan, as well as Proc, with some awesome Town Hall 13 players. And we've been able to relocate a few of our players to King of Nukes to try and push it up to Champions 1. Because ideally, what we want to happen is we want King of Nukes... King of Nukes, Proc, and King Jeffrey to all be in Champions 1, so that way we can push for World Championship qualifiers in all 3 of the clans. That's the goal, at least. King Jeffrey does have a feeder clan at the moment, but right now it's a level 5 clan, and we really just use it for we use it for any kind of event wars and whatnot. Right now it is what league is it in? It's in Masters 3 right now. So it's a bit far behind. So we're not too worried about pushing that clan up. What we're really trying to do is push up we're really trying to shoot up King of Nukes. Outside of, we also have LP4 Hades, which are in Champions 3 at the moment. They placed they got 3rd place in Champions 3 last season. They actually that was December of 2019, so they haven't done they didn't do the SCCWL in January. Not sure if they're doing it in March. I would think so, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But they're in Champs 3, and we're also partnered with them. All right, just waiting for the first live hit to go in. Of course, there's plenty of time for both of these clans to plan out their hits and really execute where they need to. Again, with these playoff wars, every single hit is going to count. Because here's the thing, if you clear 10s with more 10s left over, you can use those extra 10s to scout your 11s and 12s. Same thing with the 11s. If you clear all the 11s and have extra 11 hits, you can actually go up and try and hit some 12s and see if you can get some scouts. Same thing applies for 12v13. Again, that's probably one of the most crucial things about this war. Because there are only 2 Town Hall 13s, that means you only have 4 hits per clan. 2 hits per base, and that's it. So you get 2 chances and no more than that. So I guess the benefit is you don't have to clear as many 12s, but the downside is you have 2 people to clear the 12s. And if one of them fails both times, then you're in trouble. If you both fail on the base, then you're in big trouble. So it's all about, and who knows, maybe you can even use those extra 12 hits to try and 2-star the base to secure those stars to try and go for a bit more of a risky raid at Town Hall 13. It really does depend, and that's where having those scout attacks really does come into play. The more scout attacks you've got, the more chances you can have to actually triple the base. Because again, all that little bit of knowledge that you could get from those scouts really can come through for you. You'd be surprised. It's pretty crazy. Is everything running okay? Did I post everywhere I needed to post? I believe so. Yeah. Okay. Let me double check something really, really quick. Also, side note, if you guys would like, I am posting on Twitter whenever I can. If you guys would like to go and show me some love over there, feel free to do so. You can retweet the tweet I just sent out. Get some more people over here watching these awesome wars. All right, 4 minutes left to go. Will my prediction be correct? It's a very good question. Very, very good question. Sweet. Doing a bit of farming raids as we sit and wait for these wonderful hits to come in. I'm expecting a bit of a slow start from both these clans because I think this is a bit of a late start for both of them, if I'm correct. What are we sitting at for here? These guys are based in the United States. These guys, I'm not sure whether, I think they're based in India. I think. I'm not 100% sure. So we might see a bit of a slow start. Let's see. I'm wondering, why does the time say 24 hours and 52? It should say 23. Fun times. Gotta love it. As we slowly wait for some live hits to go in. Again, I'd like to take this time to give a huge shout out to the WCL. If you guys have not heard of them already, the Warriors Champions League. Super fantastic league. Season 6 is about to start very soon. We've got some awesome divisions in store for you guys. It's going to be awesome. The one that I'm looking forward to the most would have to be the blockage division, which is all Town Hall 10. It's going to be all Town Hall 10, 10v10 wars. It's going to be awesome. Really, really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun and a huge blast for sure. All right, let me go ahead and see what I've got going. There we go. Just fixing up a few things as we go. As we fill the dead space. There's not much I can't really show any replays. There's not really any replays I could show. I don't really know what else to show. There's not a whole lot of live action going on. It's times like this. It's like, I mean, there's not really much to say or do other than talk Clash. It's like there's usually like voids you can fill. It's like, okay, if the chat is kind of active and there's no lives going on, you're fine because you've got conversation sparking up. But it's like whenever you've got like the chat's, you know, just full of people who just would rather lurk, which is fine. I understand that because I actually am one of those people who would rather, you know, lurk. When you got that and no lives, it's a bit difficult. There's not much you can really commentate. I'm doing a farm raid right now. Doing a kill squad hogs at the moment. It's going through for me right now so far. It's looking pretty strong. Crushing through the space right now. It's about a million loot raid from that one. 900,000 of each. Gotta love it. But yeah, super stoked. Looking forward to doing some more work with the WCL, and we'll be doing some work with the CWL very, very soon after, as their season will be starting up very soon. Very soon as in, I believe, this weekend or next week. Yeah, starts next week. Actually, today or 1 week from now. We'll see some awesome action from them, which I'm looking forward to. In all honesty, I think that's going to be great. Really looking forward to that one. Okay. Oh, I just clicked the button that I wasn't supposed to click. Gotta love it. All right. 48, or we're 12 minutes in, not a single hit. However, we do have some claims, several claims going on. People are hungry, ready for some hits. Let's see if any of them decide to strike now. If I had to be honest, I would not be surprised if we didn't see very many hits straight out of the gates, which is fine. It's understandable. Now, one thing I want to pay attention to is, actually, I'll just ask her. There we go. We have the first live. It's an 11v11 from Shockwave going in from Unbreakable War here. Let's see what he can do. Bring in the hybrid. Queen charge hybrid here. Starting with the queen about the, what is that? It's about a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock side. About 8 o'clock. Wizard over on the town hall to secure that first star. Just making sure in the event that he does fail this raid, he can at least 2-star the base. Gonna push in here with the queen. Coco Loons going down. Hasn't dropped the healers. I don't think he's noted. There we go. Here come the healers. Very, very late. Pops the queen ability early. Didn't need to pop the ability. Got a little bit scared. Rage spell going down. He's panicking just a little bit here. Wants to get that jump spell down for the queen to go in. She does. Very good recovery. A little bit bouncy there. I think he didn't notice that that his healers weren't down. He kind of freaked out a little bit. But he's going okay. Right now, everything's still going according to plan. Queen has gone where she needed to go. All right. Oh, there we go. Queen is taking a lot of damage here. Will she go down? Poisons all of the pups. Really good placement there. He started the baby dragon up at the top side to do a bit more funneling. He needs this queen to stay alive and grab this eagle. She will. She doesn't have her ability anymore, and the rage spell is wearing off. However, only one expo is not going to be enough to take her down here. She's going to get that eagle down. Here comes the siege barracks from about the 3 o'clock side. And that's going to allow this P.E.K.K.A. to kind of cut through this side of the base and create a bit of a funnel. You've got the queen over here, clearing out a bit of a funnel over here, and you can kind of see exactly where the miners and hogs are set to path through. Very good entry position so far. Queen does eventually... Oh, no, she's still alive. She's still kicking. Doing well at the top side. Not much can really shoot her. She's going to stay alive. That's beautiful for him here. Excellent recovery from the beginning. Few hogs do trigger the tornado trap, which is perfect because most of his army has actually ignored it. Queen will eventually go down due to that expo, if I'm not mistaken. She's barely hanging on there. She might actually stay alive throughout this. She's eventually got to go down at some point. Tons of wizards on the outside here. Queen's doing a great job, still moving through. She's going to get this Inferno. OP Queen over here. It's looking really good. I think Shockwave's about to get Unbreakable War's first 11v11 triple in the round 1 of playoffs. That was an excellent hit. Gonna swag a heal. Look at that. Look at him go. Fantastic hit here. I gotta give it to him, man. Good execution. Well done. Gotta hand it to him. Good hit. Kind of panicked there at the beginning, but it's looking okay. 35 seconds. Will he have enough time? I don't want to jinx him here. Pretty sure he's got plenty of time because these miners are going to go straight for this elixir storage up here. Yeah, he's got time. He's got time. That's got to be a triple. I'm not jinxing anything. Don't worry about it. What's up, Chuko? Or Choco Muffin? Look at me go. I can read names. I know exactly what I'm doing. Nice hit there by Shockwave. An 11v11 to get us kicked off for Unbreakable War. That's got to get PECU Rebel Squad just a little bit antsy now. Knowing, wow, they've come out of the gates at 11v11, confident as ever, and went for the triple, and they got it. They got it with a commanding start there. Again, they panicked just a little bit there near the beginning of the raid, and you'll kind of see that when the healers first go in. However, it was an excellent adjustment here. Got everything down when he needed to, and that allowed the queen to push into the base. And honestly, I got to give it to the queen this raid. She was really the MVP. I'll go ahead and put this one back on for you guys unless we see another live pop. All depends. We might not. I really don't know how slow or fast this war is going to be. It could be incredibly slow. It could be really, really fast. So far, it's been kind of meh. It's a little bit slow, which is perfectly fine. That's chill. And see, that's when I brought this up in the last stream that I did earlier today, which if you guys weren't there for that, that was, I believe, do I have it up? No, I don't. That was, let me go and switch over really quickly. That was, where is it? This war here. We had Action Stars versus NZ. It was a pretty good war. That one was, they were firing off, going for it straight away, no messing about. But yeah, this is a pretty good hit. Sup, bro? Action Stars. Action Stars was a bit earlier today, Stars. If you want to check out some Action Stars action, funny enough, I believe the entire stream, if I'm not mistaken, are my titles correct? Please tell me my titles are correct. Oh, they're not. Hold on a minute. They should be correct, but I don't think they updated. Yeah, they did not. I apologize. One moment. Let me fix this really quickly. We streamed Action Stars a bit earlier today. There we go. Now it should be good. Now the title should update. You should crack a refresh and then you'll be fine. And it should say the right war. There we go. We did stream them a bit earlier today, though, and I believe the archive of that is... Yeah, the archive of that is here now, except the titles are a bit different. Ah. I need to change this really quickly. See? Tim, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. It is much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. This is a pretty awesome 11v11 going in. From Unbreakable War to start things off. Commanding start. Got to give it to him. Okay. Let me make sure that I'm getting all my stuff correct. I actually, funny enough, I changed the wrong titles because I'm smart. One moment. Let me go ahead and fix this up really quickly. And then we'll get straight back into these wars here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. And... And perfect. But yeah, speaking of Action Stars, if you want to check out some of their war that I was able to stream, I was able to stream the first 2 hours. We saw a lot of 10v10 and 11v11 action. No 12v12 or 13v13, just 11v11 and 10v10. Base view, sorry Tim, during these streams, I try and keep it strictly focused on the wars rather than doing base reviews. If you want any tips on what you could do on, like, you know, what should I upgrade, do you have a clan I can join, etc., feel free to either drop it in the chat, or if you would like, feel free to join the Discord and pop it inside of the general chat there, and I'll try and answer it as best I can. Who won? We don't know. We do not know as of yet, and funny enough, I can actually... Give me one moment. I'm pretty sure I can actually get those stats on the board for you in just a minute. Just to stay updated with that. Let me go ahead and get this going. Yeah, I can 100% get those stats on the board for you. Let's see. We got another live. Going in 10v10. Sir Psycho. Going for it. Unbreakable War firing off again. They're looking to get some triples. Let's see what they can do. Going to be bringing a Kill Squad Lalo. Very interesting. You don't usually see this combination at Town Hall 10. However, Sir Psycho has decided to switch things up for us just a little bit here. Starting with the P.E.K.K.A.s on the right and left sides here at about 2 and 4 o'clock. They're going to create a funnel for the Kill Squad to push in at about 3. They're going to try and grab this Inferno Tower, Air Sweeper, CC, and the enemy Queen. That's the goal here. King is locked onto by the single target. He's going to eventually go down here. Not the best value out of him. However, he does have a clone spell. Is this a Electron into... Unless the clone's for bowlers. The clone is for bowlers, maybe? No. Yeah, the clone is for the bowlers. But it does clone the Giants anyway. Or no, it does clone a few bowlers. Very interesting. You don't normally see that. I'm not too keen on it, but it's, I mean, hey, that's a raid. It's possible. Let me go ahead and get these stats updated for you. All right. To be fair, though, they did get through pretty much 50% of the base. It's gone. Where'd the base go? I don't know. It's gone. Now, getting through this final multi-target is going to be fairly easy. Now, the real question is, can he get through this back end with the troops he has left? 2 Lava Hounds still alive. One of them just popped. Still has a haste spell. He's going to use this haste spell to haste back into these few buildings. It's looking really strong here. Will his loons thin out, or will they be able to take down this wizard tower here? Okay, let me see if I can get this all set up for you guys. Uno momento. There we go. It's looking good. This is looking to be a 10v10 triple for Unbreakable War. Very, very commanding start so far. Firing off 2 for 2 so far. Some awesome stuff. All right, let's see if I can get this going here. And let's see. Is this going to work? Oh, of course not. Of course it's not going to work. Why would it work? Maybe I did this wrong. Hold on. Let's see if that works. There we go. Nice hit there by Sir Psycho, getting it done for him. Well done. That's going to put them at 2 for 2. 1 for 1, 11v11, and 1 for 1, 12v12. Now, let's take a look at the other war that we were streaming a bit earlier today. This is the Action Stars versus NZ war. Don't have any logos updated or anything. This is just to get the stats on the board for you. As you can see, both clans still looking to clear 10s. Although, I don't think these attacks are correct. Hold on a minute. I'm not convinced that these are correct because it's displaying as 0 hits left for Town Hall 13. I don't know about that. That might not be correct. These might not be the most correct stats. But currently the war is 48-19 in Action Stars' favor, which makes sense. Action Stars were firing off near the beginning of the war. They did well. They did well. But again, NZ, they were taking their time and they were still getting some awesome hits in. Let's put on this 11v11 again. Fantastic hit to start things off. No, you don't normally see a 90 or a you don't normally see an 11v11 be the starting attack of the war, but hey, we've seen it here. Some awesome stuff. I've posted everywhere I need to post, right? Let me double check. Yes. Sweet. Gotta love it. But yeah, side note, hope everyone is doing well. Again, this queen charge, man. Desperation to keep that queen alive. Use the ability when he didn't need to there. Some crazy stuff going. 20 hours left on war. Gonna be a while. Oh yeah, there's a lot of time. We streamed the first 2 hours. The stats are still displaying 1 hour ahead. I don't know if is Specky, would you happen to be here? I don't believe he is. No, he's not. There we go. But this queen stays alive, man. And honestly, in my opinion, this queen was the clutch that actually got this done for him. His queen powered through and was able to get a lot out of the way for him. Got another live going in. Got Red Galaxy going in. He's bringing the Queen Charge Hybrid at Town Hall 10. Again, we've seen it a lot. Not only in this war, but also this one. Queen's going through. It's looking pretty strong. He's got that jump spell. She's going to take that jump and move in straight towards these Expos and the enemy queen and get those out of the way. Has a siege barracks to be able to funnel these miners and hogs into the base. Queen's going to be able to take down this Lava Hound. Fairly easy here as she's under rage and the Lava Hound is under poison. Now, once this rage and this poison wear off here, it's just going to be the queen and the healers. No more rage spells dedicated to this queen charge. And now he's got a lot of work for these miners and hogs to do. However, that doesn't mean that he's still out of this here. That queen is pretty much going to coast through the middle of this base and get a few more things. Siege Barracks does go down over by 12. And here come the hogs and miners from the 12 to 3 o'clock side. It's looking pretty strong so far. Freezes the Wizard Tower and Bomb Tower. Interesting play there. I would have frozen that single. However, keeping that splash damage off of his hogs might have proved to be a really good play here. That queen stays alive in the center. Miners running through. It's looking like Unbreakable War is about to get another triple. Wow. They are 3 for 3 now. 2 Town Hall 10s. 1 Town Hall 11. Fantastic start from Unbreakable War, really showing why they deserve this playoff position. Am I jinxing it here? No, there's plenty of miners left alive. Plenty of time, 22 seconds. Easy stuff. Got it done. For the triple. Well done, Red Galaxy, getting it done for him. Man. Unbreakable War, again, firing off, getting rid of the bad bases right out of the way. Mara Jade, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. For those of you who don't know, Mara Jade, one of the players inside of Unbreakable War. Her clan's doing fantastic so far. They're doing really well. Getting some awesome hits in. Got to give him credit. They're really coming through for him. I was surprised that the first hit in the war was an 11v11. I would have assumed you guys would have taken down 10s first, but man, he's powerful, ready to go in, and he got it. A little bit sketch near that with that queen charge there. However, it worked out for him and got it done. But yeah, again, Mara Jade, fantastic player inside of Unbreakable War. I know she has a couple of accounts in this war, I think. Other than the 13, I think this is you as well. I don't even know how many you've got. That's Specky. Leader of this one, yeah. Your players are OP, 100%. As we speak as well, I'm still working on the Town Hall 11 Queen Charge Hogs, or not Queen Charge Hogs, Queen Charge Miner video, mainly because streaming is much easier for me, just because it's 2 hours of me I have to just set up everything and then go from there and then work from it. Whereas with video editing, I have to record the voiceover, add visuals, things like that. It's a lot more post-processing, which usually takes a lot more time. So streaming is a bit easier to do. And right now I'm in the midterms section. I've decided to take a bit of a break today and do a bit of streaming before my midterms tomorrow. And but yeah, I've got a few. And then yeah, really it's just tomorrow, and then the next after that is going to be midterms, and then after that it's spring break. And spring break I plan on doing a bunch of Clash of Clans action. It's going to be tons of fun. You name the recognizable names for you. You're 13, 12, and 10. It's at your 11 for OP Shockwave this round. Got it. So you've got, this is you, 13 and 12, and then you have a 10, which is, it's me, Marge. Okay, but yeah, that'll probably do it. That's probably it. Baby Yoda going in for a 10v10. Let's see what he can do here. Bringing the Kill Squad Hogs. Made a video on this strategy a bit earlier, actually a couple weeks ago, and really showcased the power of this attack strategy and what it can do to some of these bases. King goes in a bit early here. Does still pull in towards the center here. Funnel is established. No, the King piles, or he peels away to the top side there. Not ideal. Gets locked into by the single target Inferno. No way to freeze it as well. But the King does wander outside of the range here. CC is going, or the enemy CC will get locked into by the poison. Wallwrecker kills the witch. That is hilarious. You gotta love that. And look at how much value he's about to get from these bowlers that pop out of the Wallwrecker here. Rage and heal over the bowlers as they run through, taking down the core of this base here. Now, both Inferno Towers still stand. However, almost 40% of this base is gone. And here come the Hogs from the bottom side to take down this multi-target Inferno to get it out of the way at the start of this raid. Again, super crucial to winning this one. Queen's going to take down the single. This is looking really good. 2 heal spells still left to go. Plenty of cleanup on the outsides there. There's really no more defenses left to go, and you can kind of see the path for the Hogs. They're going to go straight from each of these defenses, bouncing towards all of them, staying together, and then finalizing at this cannon up at the top side here. Still has a heal spell. He's going to swag it. Double giant bomb inside Inferno heal. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing that I tell a few base builders is don't put giant bombs in the middle of your Inferno towers, because you're most likely going to have people dropping heals inside of those compartments anyways. You're much better off just actually using those giant bombs in places where people won't be using heal spells and they'll be forced to use them. So, you know, before they get to an Inferno tower and things like that. Gonna crush through this one though. Baby Yoda with another fantastic 10v10 triple for Unbreakable Wars. Good start for them. Swagging the poison, swagging the heal over the CC. Good job. Well done. All right, let's put on the first replay. Because, again, I got to give him credit. Kind of freaked out at the beginning of the raid there. Burned the Queen ability a bit early. Misplaced the rage just a little bit. Just a tad bit. But got everything down when he needed to. So you had to burn the queen ability a bit early there. Queen actually started walking on him here, dropped the rage, and then dropped the jump at a perfect time here. If he didn't drop that jump any earlier, Queen would have walked, and this raid would have been over. But Queen went exactly where he wanted. Oh, we got a live. They're going in again. We've got PECU Rebel Squad going at 12v12 for their first hit. My goodness, firing off here. They're ready to go. Going to start with bringing a Queen Charge hybrid. Going to start with the loons over at the top side there to take down that cannon. Got a baby dragon to do a bit of funneling here to force the queen a bit south here. I'm guessing he's going to want her to walk towards the town hall. Doesn't have any way to break her into this base here. So again, he wants her to walk down through this, down to the section here. Here goes a minion. 12 already. I know. It's crazy. They're going in. They want it. They're going for it. Now, that queen's going to walk up rather than going down. Sends in a miner to take down the elixir storage. Smart play there. Here comes a hog as well. Take down that archer tower. I don't think it's going exactly to plan here. I think he wanted his queen to kind of step up and grab these buildings over here. Going to poison the hound and the baby dragon. That hog will eventually be able to take down that archer tower. Huge value there from one hog. Going to send in the minion to take down that elixir storage there to force the queen a bit to the right. Pups will pop out of the lava hound there, but they're not going to do a whole lot to this queen charge. 2 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time. Going to drop the king over at the right side here. Going to start setting the funnel for the hybrid to come in. Probably straight into this eagle, I would imagine. They're going to go straight into this way. And he'll probably heal over here, whatever. And go from there. Got another live popping off. We'll watch that one in just a minute. This queen's going to step up and grab this air defense here. And she's eventually going to go south towards that town hall. Here comes the siege barracks behind the king to do a bit more funneling here for the hybrid that goes in. Here come the miners. Here come the hogs. Exactly what I was talking about. The queen starts banging a wall. Instead of going for the town hall, OPAI by the queen. She's going to go in and take down an expo and the eagle. Eventually, she should peel out towards the outside where that town hall is. But no, she decides to peel in towards the middle of the base. And she's going to start banging walls. That's not what he wanted to see. He wanted the queen to go towards that town hall to take it down. Now she's going to be stuck in the middle with the main army banging some walls. Again, not ideal. However, it's not the raid over. Needs to pop this warden ability early as soon as possible here to keep everything moving. Probably won't need it near this town hall. Holding it for a very long time here. Decides to freeze the Inferno Tower. Queen is eventually going to go down for the Inferno Tower and eventually the Town Hall here. Does have the ability, so he's just going to use that. Doesn't use the Warden ability. Very interesting stuff there. She saw the enemy Archer Queen 1-star. No, it is going to be a 2-star. What is he doing? Why did he hold the Warden for so long? Lost a lot of troops here. It's still looking pretty strong. Can he still get through these back-end defenses? I think this is going to be a 12v12 triple from PECU Rebel Squad here. Oh my goodness, it is. That is incredible. Crazy recovery there at 12v12. Now he's going to get it. 14 seconds. I think he's got enough time here to get through these buildings. Plenty of troops left to go. Wow. Wow. Definitely did not go to plan, but was able to adapt and pick up the triple. You got to give credit where credit is due. That was a fantastic hit by PECU Rebel Squad. Now, again, we talked about this at the beginning of this war. They're definitely not the favorites. The favorites in this war have got to be Unbreakable War here, especially looking at their stats. However, that is exactly why you can't count out any of these clans in the playoffs just based off of the stats. You never know what could happen, especially with how many wars there were in the preseason. Very small breakdowns, not as many wars. So it's, again, outcomes can be very unexpected at times. So we've got Fremont Troll, Fremont Troll, yeah, going in with the Queen Charge Lalo. Lalo does thin out. However, the Queen is still alive with her ability here. Wait, was this a Lalo or was this a Queen Charge Baby Dragon? This was a Queen Charge Baby Dragon. Never mind. GG, props on the confidence too right out of the gates. 100%. This is looking really good by Troll here. It's looking like they're going to actually pick up another triple if he has the time. 22 seconds left to go. 90% of the base gone. 15 seconds. It's going to be really close, but I think it's going to come down to time. I'm going to call it at about a 96% time fail. You hate to see it, but it's going to be a time fail. That's the only downside to these raids. It is going to be a 96% time fail. So close, but so far. Nice try. Fake real holding the defense for PECU Rebel Squad. That's going to be the first defense of the night. Funny enough. Again, man, I got to give them props. They went 12v12 straight out of the gates and got it. Fresh triple. Man. Probably one of the most unexpected starts for any of these clans, especially in these playoff wars, but gotta hand it to them, man. They came through. They got it done. Very impressive. Very, very good strat. Honestly, it did not go his way, but notice he didn't freak out, didn't try and funnel the queen towards the town hall, just stayed calm and collected, started the hybrid, and just let the queen do her thing. And then went from there. Got it done. Some awesome stuff. I'm going to put that on again. I'm sorry. It's like, to see a 12v12, see, the reason I try and stream these first 2 hours is because typically you'll see the most action, if not, like, you'll see a lot of action. I try and find either the first 2 hours or the last 2 hours, one or the other. Got another live going in. No time to watch some replays. Is it PECU Rebel Squad firing off again? It is not. We've got another 10v10 from Unbreakable War going in. Can they continue their fantastic hit rate so far? Going to be bringing a, this looks like an Electron Lala with the Slammer. Going to lure the CC. Not what he wanted. However, not the end of the world, and actually going to work out for him here. This Slammer is going to be able to run through the CC and get rid of it before the E-Dragon pops. That E-Dragon is going to step up and take down that enemy queen. Will it take down the enemy queen? E-Dragon almost takes down the enemy queen, but she's at no health. Does she go down to the lightning spell? She doesn't. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Queen stays alive by literally a hair of health. Not ideal. However, he can possibly revert the Lalo to a queen pop strategy, which is where you're using the lava pups to try and kill the queen. And in order to do that, it doesn't have any rages, so it's going to be very interesting here. We'll see what happens. Going to drop the heroes in towards these Teslas here. Going to send in the heroes in a Sui maneuver to try and take down the Teslas and possibly peel in to grab the queen. We'll see what happens. That king going to use his ability to get through these Teslas here. Will that queen step up towards the enemy heroes and get pulled? And will the enemy queen be able to snipe her out of the way? I don't think so. Queen's going to pile in. She's not going to do a whole lot. Lava Hound's going to the wrong air defense. Not ideal for him here, however. Those loons are going to get through that multi-target Inferno. They will get it down. Now he's got a couple more loons moving in through this backside here. That queen's staying alive, man. Really didn't want that to happen. That hound is going to pop, and those pups, will they take her down? The pups will take down the queen. Exactly what he wanted to see here. Now he's got those loons moving through with the haste spells. That Expo in the middle of the base is definitely not ideal for him here. Needs to drop that haste spell as soon as possible to get these troops moving. 2 air defenses left alive on the back end. Nothing to tank for these loons. Not ideal, but not over just yet. Loons moving through. They're going to clip this haste and move in towards this wizard tower here. Loons on the outside died due to that archer tower here. Going to haste them in again. Will he be able to still get this here? 3 loons left alive. They're going to go to the mortar. It's going to be so close, but he's not going to get it. It's going to be a fail. It's so close. But so far, we've got another live going in. We've got Unbreakable War going in another time at 11v11. Shockwave looking for the 6-pack. Can he get it here? Going to start with a queen charge over by the 3 o'clock side, starting with a baby dragon as well to force the queen up towards the top side towards 12. Has a jump stall, wants to break or wants to jump her in. I'm guessing to try and nab this queen and eagle. Here comes the king over ahead of the queen here to try and funnel her and push her into the space. That's actually a really good placement of the king, following a few wizards. Here comes the jump spell. The king might actually take that jump spell if that wizard takes down that dark drill beforehand. Nope, does not. That queen will 100% take that jump spell, move in towards the air defense here, and take it from there. Now, will she get that air defense down before the queen? She won't. That means the queen's going to lose a couple of healers. Luckily, the queen does take down the air defense before the hound gets to her. Uses the queen ability early here. I would argue that's a misclick. Not exactly yet. Poison is used. So those pups are going to do a bit of damage here. Queen is taking a lot of damage here. Will she stay alive through these defenses here? I think so. While she's underage, she's going okay. Missed a heal, or he's missing a healer right now. She gets locked onto by another Expo, taking a lot of damage. Again, still okay just now. She's looking strong. She's actually going to power through these Expos, which is exactly what he needs. 2 more Expos still on the queen. She's going to eventually go down. Not going to be able to get to that eagle like he wanted here. But again, not the end of the world. He can still possibly get this here with the hybrid going in from about the 6 to 4 o'clock side. Now, he's very spread initially here. He's going to need to try and make his funnel a lot tighter if he wants a chance at tripling this base here. Warden has not got in just yet. Has he forgotten about the Warden? Here comes the Warden. A little bit late there. Ideally, you want to drop that Warden in first to make sure that he can follow the miners and the hogs perfectly. Late on the heel, but it's going to play out for him here because there was really not much hitting these miners as they were going in. All the miners are going to pile in towards the middle. Needs to use that Warden ability as they're in the Warden's range. He does. Lots of miners piling in towards the center of the base. You can kind of see the path for the hogs as they move in. They need to get that eagle down. They don't. And now those miners and hogs are going to circle around this eagle, and it's going to get a couple more shots off, more than he wanted. Still has a heal spell that he can use on the rest of these troops here. Going to have to use it in the center. He needs that eagle to go down. Very sparing with this heal spell. I would argue he's a little bit late on it there, and they're going to go around the eagle, and with that eagle staying alive, that's going to be a fail. Nice try here by Shockwave, but not going to go in for him. 78% 1 star. Good try. Never Clash of Clans. Hi, bro. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Going to end the raid there. 79%. 1 star. Nice try. Bad ability. I think so. We had a live go in. We have a 10v10. Going in. I believe this is a... wow. Smashing this base. I believe this was a... was this just a mass P.E.K.K.A? This is a P.E.K.K.A Bobat at Town Hall 10. You don't normally see it, but hey, it's going to work out for him here. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. Both hero abilities. Just a multi left alive. He's crushed this. My goodness, we're going to watch this one back. Lord Beric getting it done for him here at 10v10. Man, can't believe we missed that. Smash this base up. How much time does he have left? 55 seconds left to go. Jeez, really did well. Good stuff there. But yeah, I think on the last raid that we watched, straight up P.E.K.K.A bat, no bowlers. Really? Wow. You're right. No bowlers in this army comp. Just 8 P.E.K.K.As. That's awesome. Well, he had a couple of bowlers in the CC there. We're gonna watch this one back. Let's see how this one goes. I guess taking advantage of how spread out the base is. Let's watch it. I could never do something like this because I would freak out. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm way too spread out. Just a couple P.E.K.K.As going in on the outsides to do a bit more funneling. And he's going to send in the main army straight through the gut of this base. Because he's taken advantage of how easy the funnel is to set here. It's creative and it wrecks. It is. I mean, really, as long as you can deal with this one multi-target Inferno, look at how much splash damage is on this side. I see exactly why he picked this strategy. Notice, okay, from this perspective here, the splash damage on this base is here, 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 and here. Literally all over here. Everything inside of this area right here, there's no splash damage. He can literally gut this entire base all over here with just the bats. And how much do you want to bet that the bats are going to come in from this side? I would bet money that the bats come in from this side. We've got 2 baby dragons and a witch coming out of the CC. All the P.E.K.K.As in straight towards the center. Really good funneling job going in here. Got to give him props. Baby dragons in the poison. They're going to go down fairly easy. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A on the right side there. I would not be surprised if we saw these bats from this side. It would make the most sense in my opinion. Trucking through so far. Bowlers will actually eventually pop out here. Heal and rage over them. They're going to do a bunch of damage here. And they've taken down all the wizard towers. And now notice the bats have not gone in yet. However. Okay. So we're going to pause right here. Every single splash damage is down. But this guy. There's no more splash on this base. So literally all of this can be taken down by the bats. Really good base identification. Got to give it to him. Bats going to probably come in. They're going to come in over the Expo. Fair enough. Going to freeze the Expo with all the Teslas. Really good freeze value there. Going to be able to take down that Expo and keep everything secure. Bats at Town Hall 10. Not as effective as at Town Hall 11 and 12. However, those bats were able to take down that Expo and that Tesla, really helping him out here. But a majority of the base was taken down with just the kill squad. Not a big fan of this base, in all honesty. I think this base really is susceptible to that strategy that he just used, and any strategy in that matter. But yeah, just smash through it. I'll go ahead and 4 times it here. Just to kind of get through, because we did watch the conclusion of this raid. Good start for these guys, though. Really crushed through and got it done. Got to give them props. All right, let's see. Was I missing a live? Did I miss a live at all? No. Awesome stuff. Let's replay. I'm not going to replay the 12 because I did that like 2 times already. We'll replay Sir Psycho getting it done with the Queen Charge, or the Kill Squad Lalo, where he gets literally 50% of the base with just the Kill Squad. That's one thing. I gotta give credit to Unbreakable War. Every single time I've streamed them, or every single time that like I've been active in terms of streaming their clan, they've been fantastic with some of their hits. Like they really show that they're planning them out, executing well. Gotta give them props, man. It's really awesome. It's great to see it. P.E.K.K.A. clone Lalo, yeah. Like, I mean, how do you guys come up with this stuff? Like, I personally wouldn't use it just because it's like the clone spell feels like a waste. Because he's really like, what he's cloned is just like 2 bowlers in there. But then again, those 2 bowlers, the skip damage that they're doing, like 50% of the base is gone before the Lalo comes in. Look at what's gone. There's, okay, this entire side of the base, all of this is just gone. All this is just gone. Like, I mean, cleared through half the base at the beginning of this, beginning of the raid. Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. And they're still going. Look at them. They're going to still keep going, and they're going to wrap around eventually and take down the rest of this backside. Gotta give it to them. Some awesome stuff. What other things can I do with this? What is this? Oh, it's a lightning bolt. Look at that. Hold on. I have different colors. Wait, hold on. Oh, we got a live going in. Who's going in? We got a 10v10. Sir Psycho going for another 10v10. He wants to get a 6-pack this war. Let's see what he can do. Going to be bringing the P.E.K.K.A. clone. Hey, we just watched his raid just now. Bringing in the same strat. We got a P.E.K.K.A. clone Lalo. Gotta love it. Probably some of the most creative attacks I've seen in a very long time at Town Hall 10. Gotta give it to him. Again, that's why I like streaming these guys. They're going to be going in here. Queen bounces to the outside. Not what he wanted to see. However, it's not the end of the world because that actually may help him out here. No, the Queen does eventually dial back into the middle there. Not ideal. Going to have to drop that rage and the heal over the wall breaker to keep the bowlers alive. Really good placement there. Going to clone the bowlers. Cloning 3 of the bowlers this time. And they're going to run through and take down some of these buildings here. Look at how much of the space he's going to get down with just the kill squad here. That Lalo is really going to have nothing to do. Oh my gosh, he's going to get... Is he going to get all 4 air defenses? He just got... What in the hell is happening? You guys are crazy. How does this work? Like, how does this stuff even work? I don't even know. He's about to get 3 of the air defenses and an Inferno Tower with just the kill squad. 4 Teslas on the outside. Not going to do anything. He's going to get all 4 air defenses. That Queen's going to go down and take down that air defense. That's absolute jokes, dude. Couple loons on the outside. They're going to take down some of these single target buildings like it's nothing. I got to give your clan creative, what's it called? What's the word? Got to give creative credit to you guys because these are definitely some of the most interesting raids we've seen ever. Got a lot of the base down. Now it's coming down to the wire here. A lot of the base got taken down. However, went okay. A minute left. Got a lot of cleanup left to go. This storage will be probably the last building to go down, in all honesty. Loons are wrapping around here, taking their sweet time. Could this be a time fail? Could this possibly be a time fail? I don't think so. I think he's got a lot of time. Yeah, no, he's got time. That storage is on like half health anyway. That's a easy 3-star. Well done to Psycho, getting himself a 6-pack for this war. Some awesome stuff. Man, gotta give it to him. Gotta hand it to him. Doing some awesome stuff. Got it done, man. Gotta give it to him. Alright, let's put on ourselves a raid here. Gunshot Red Galaxy, getting it done. Got a Queen Charge into the hybrid. I'm not a big fan of the Queen Charge hybrid at Town Hall 10. I feel like it isn't as effective as some other strats. Like, it's not as overpowering, if you know what I mean. like it still works, but like I feel like you've got so many other options at Town Hall 10 that are really strong. Like, you know, you've got P.E.K.K.A. Clone Lalo. Like, why don't you just P.E.K.K.A. Clone Lalo? It's so simple. You've got Kill Squad Hogs. You've got Bat Drag. You have Electron Lalo, KS Lalo. I feel like those are a bit more effective than the Queen Charge Hybrid at Town Hall 10. Then again, I could be wrong because, in all honesty, the Siege Barracks at Town Halls 10, 11, and 12 are crazy OP. They're really good. Very, very beneficial. I think some of the most utilized sieges at the moment at Town Hall 10 and 11, for sure. Miners are a little stronger unless the Queen/storage is stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. And plus, it just comes down to what people are comfortable with. Like, for all I know, Red Galaxy could have 6 accounts, and 3 of them are Town Hall 13s where he's just using Queen Charge Hybrid. And so maybe he's just really, really comfortable with it, and that's what he wants to use. And hey, if it works, I can't complain. I can't sit here and go, why is he using this? Because it works. Like, he's tripled with it. There's no more... There's nothing to say about it. That's about it. Big Irish Assassin, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Got a live going in. That's another thing I got to give credit to you guys. I have not seen a single witch in the attacking army this entire day. All day. Not a singular witch. Maybe that's because bases are built to defend witches, but you never know. They're kind of built to defend witches. If you think about it. You very rarely see them. But that's true, yeah. Irish over on Twitch. Got to give him some credit. I'm going to share a depressing story with you guys about about my my endeavors with Supercell in terms of their creators program. So I applied twice a few months ago. Let's see what he can do. I'm just going to talk over it as we watch this right here, hoping Maverick can pull in the triple. But so I applied to be a creator twice here, and I got denied both times, which is kind of a shame because I know people who like didn't even stream Clash content were, well, it wasn't even like didn't stream Clash content. It was like just didn't make content nearly as consistently as I did. Were like getting in and stuff like that simply because they had the numbers for it. And so I was like, okay. And so I gave it about a month, and then I went to apply a couple days ago, and it wasn't letting me apply at all. And I was like, really? That's interesting. And I found out that there's a 5,000 follower or subscriber minimum now to applying. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of awful. Like, cause I know a lot of people who are not in that threshold who are creators at the moment. So it's like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is what it is. I'm going with it. Gonna still grind. Hopefully one day I'll be in that pool. This raid definitely fell apart for him here. Didn't get what he wanted with the queen. That multi-target Inferno has stayed alive and is really digging into his miners here. It's not the end of the world just yet. Oh, that heal really not doing a lot for him here as well. Not ideal. I don't think this one's gonna go through. It was a nice try, but again, losing that queen early really didn't really hurt him here. But I like the plan. I did like the plan, and I liked where he was going with it. Just again, that queen losing her early was rough. It's BS, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to give them time to fix the system. I know it's very new, and it's very difficult to try and manage and get it right, but it's still just like, you know, hey, I would like to think, like, I know I'm definitely not nowhere near the best Clash of Clans content creator. Even, like, I wouldn't even put myself in the spectrum of, like, hey, you know, I'm one of the best. Like, Hunter, there's so many content creators for Clash out there that are fantastic. But I would like to think I at least, like, I kind of know what I'm doing. Like, I kind of know, like how to stream and how to make videos here and there. I've been doing it for a while. I have a little bit of experience, you know, when it comes to overlays and getting systems to work. And so I would consider myself a Clash content creator. You know, that's where I'm at. Do I do it professionally or as a job? Of course not, because if I did, I'd be starving. But I do it for fun. I do it simply for the fun of it, just because I love the game so much. I've been playing it for 7 years. 7 years. 2013, January. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I'm hoping Supercell does one day fix up their creators program to not only just implement creators who are so much have the numbers, but they also take time to actually look into creators and what they're doing and possibly pick from there. I know that's very difficult to do because then you could possibly have bias for certain people, and then people get mad and all that stuff. So having that set number is important. But one thing that's a little frustrating is how they implemented the system and then said every creator just apply, you're good to go. And then they changed the requirements after a lot of people that now don't meet those set requirements are official creators. So I don't know. It's a little interesting, ever so slightly frustrating. But hey, we're working with it. Just because I'm not an official Supercell creator does not mean I won't be streaming some Clash. You can bet CWL starts next week, and you can bet you're going to see me not only streaming a bunch of it, but you're probably going to see me around in some of the rosters. I do have plans to be participating in some of these CWL wars. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Super, super stoked. It's going to be awesome. I plan on getting involved with a couple of clans. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. There are a few clans in mind. There are a few clans that right now I already concretely work with based off of the clans that I'm a part of and that I play in. There's a few more clans, though, that I plan on building a few connections with and plan on streaming for in the time coming. My clan, I play for King Jeffrey. And so we're a part of the King Jeffrey LP4 proc family. So we have LP4 Hades and CWL Gladiator. We have King Jeffrey in CWL Elite. I believe we have proc and CWL Elite as well. I'm not positive. And we also have King Jeffrey in the ESL. Where's himself? Did we see? I could have sworn there was another live that went over the last live we watched. Yeah, there was. Lunan, got it done. You know Ferg. Do you mean Surge? Don't know Ferg. Don't know who that is. Which, by the way, this goes out anyways. If you're a clan who's involved in any kind of ESL action, CWL action, NDL, any kind of league action, and you're looking for someone to stream your wars, by all means, do not hesitate to message me on Discord. Now, with being a full-time student as well as having a part-time job, I'm not always able to stream every single war that is offered to me. However, I try and stream as many as possible, and the best way for me to be able to stream them is to know when they're happening. So, in the event that you have a clan that's in those wars and you want those wars to be streamed, by all means, shoot me a text. Shoot me a message. Learn something new? That's great, Stars. Yeah, DM me. We do ESL. Hey, man. It's a very simple... This was a drag bat. Finally saw one. Lindbergh is... Benona. She is amazing. Really? That's awesome. But, there she is. Getting it done. Is this who you're talking about? Smashed this one up, honestly. Really did a good job. First drag bat we've seen all day. I streamed a war before this. We streamed the, let me see if I can pull it up. We streamed the good old Action Stars versus NZ. It's pretty good. We're streaming the WCL Royal Cloak, or Royal Challenge, the Royal Cloak division. Right now we're in the semifinals. We're streaming the Group B Round 1 War, Unbreakable War versus PECU Rebel Squad. We have found out the results of the Brabus and Leprechauns War. Leprechauns will be moving forward to face Stay Humble later on. We stream the Action Stars versus NZ War, and whoever wins that will face Gakama Warriors. And then we have Lesvari Esports versus Russian. It's literally just Russian. That's what it translates to. And I have a feeling that Lesvari Esports is going to pull through. And then the Lesvari Esports versus Yari War is going to be a very intense one I plan on streaming if I possibly can. It was a nice triple by Mahone. Is it Mahone? Am I saying that right? I would think so. Oh, we have a live. What am I doing? Look at me go. Was this a 12v12? I'm missing a 12v12. But it's not looking like it's going to be too important because it's looking like it's going to be a defense here. I don't think he's got enough to really get through this back end here. Yeah, it's going to thin out. That's going to be a defense. You know, I'd stop in and show some love to you. Fun times. But yeah, again, the best way to keep me in the loop, or the best way to get me to possibly stream any wars is to just message me if you got a war going on, and I'll consider streaming it. Mona's collabing from Siren Assassins, and we had a few Sirens in our lineup this tournament. Oh, nice. That's cool. We got a 5v5 right now with Tribe Gaming / WHF. Big Irish, what what clan do you play in? That's fun. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tonight because after this I've got some plans to take care of a few things. I actually, at this point, right now we have Axis streaming right now. She's doing another fantastic streamer for the WCL. She's doing a bit of this war as well as she's streaming the war that I previously streamed. She's doing some coverage of that as well, which was that was the Action Stars versus NZ. Pizza Man Esports. Okay, I've heard of you guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Again, my Discord, all my Discord info can be found from that server there. You'll find me in there. You can send me a DM. I try and not have a way for people to just access my Discord information from stream, like have like a command that's like info, and then it's just my Discord info. Just because if I was to do that, I would get a lot of just DMs with people trying to start conversations. And look, God bless all of you who have sent me a DM trying to get me like have a conversation, because like it's great. You know, love conversing with you guys, but like I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit and talk with people all the time, because it's like if I'm not streaming, I'm either working, studying, or or just like having chill time and trying to keep my mental sanity. So I've had times in the past where I've had multiple people like message me daily, just trying to chat. I'm like, I get it, you know, that makes sense. Like, you know, they're great people. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I can't talk every day, dude. But yeah. So again, best way to get me to stream your wars is to keep me in the loop. I would be happy to do all kinds of wars. Oh wait, did I just jump out of a live hit to watch another live hit? Look at me go. Get back straight into this one here. This is looking pretty strong though. However, it's thinning out in the back in here. That heal spell not grabbing everything here. Giant bomb gonna pop off. Oh no. Is this one gonna thin out? Queen still has her ability though, but will he have enough time to get through the rest of this base? It's close. Oh, Queen's just beating on a wall to beat on another wall. Nobody wanted to see. Miners do get the town. They do get that wall down though, or the Inferno Tower down though. I'll give it to him. Pizza Man Esports OP, yeah, 100%. I've heard of you guys. Funny enough, I haven't seen any action before, but I most definitely have heard of you guys, for sure. But yeah, at the moment, right now, of course, for those of you who don't know, just give a bit of personal info about myself, just for fun times. I'm currently a full-time student, as well as I do work part-time. I do private media contracting. It's probably one of the most amazing jobs I've ever had, ever. It's one of the most fun and creative ways I can just make a little bit of side cash as well as help some people out. Tons of fun. So I do that on the side, which is great and does take up a bit of time. And then I just stream. I stream as a hobby, and it's tons of fun. And really the ways that I know I can stream a war is not so much, okay, I will be free from this time and this time, and so I can stream whenever. Ideally, the best thing for me would be a clan comes to me and goes, oh no, it's a time fill. Good try here. I think with a bit more time would have had that one. Let's jump into this live here. It's 11-11 by Daddy. Daddy Lev going in. It's looking strong. One haste spell left to go. Loons are thinning out. Queen is in the middle, beating some walls just like the last raid. Will these loons be able to get through these defenses here? Now, at this point, every single every single building can be reached by the Queen if necessary. However, I think it's going to be a time fill. I don't think he has enough time to clear through the base. Nice try here. But again, as I was saying, the most ideal for me is clan leaders coming to me and sending me messages going, hey, we have a war going on at this time. We'd love you to stream it. And then that's where I can make plans accordingly to stream that war. It's just that's probably the best way to get me to be able to hop onto wars. Tomorrow, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. In my previous stream, I didn't mention it because I wanted to make it a surprise, but I'll mention it for you guys here. Tomorrow, at around, let me double check what time exactly. Tomorrow, it should be around 6 o'clock EST. We've got LP4 Hades versus YSO Golem in an arranged war. We're going to be streaming a bit of that. And that I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a bunch of fun. Two amazing clans. LP4, of course, entering Gladiator. I believe YSO Golem is also in the Gladiator bracket. Let me confirm that. I know exactly where I can find out. In the Gladiator bracket. No, that's Phoenix. That's Invite. Where's Gladiator? Is this Gladiator? That's Rising. Premier. Here's Gladiator. In the Gladiator bracket. Maybe Weiso Golem isn't there. Where are they? Are they in Phoenix? Would anyone happen to know where Weiso Golem are playing? I know they're in the CWL, 100%. Noah, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Where are they playing? Are they in Rising? Yeah, they're in Rising. That's where they are. Okay. They're in Rising. So we got Weiso Golem, CWL Rising, LP4 Hades, CWL Gladiator. Two fantastic clans having an arranged war before the CWL season starts. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We got another live going in. We got Josh going in with the Queen Charge Lalo at Town Hall 10. 3 rages and a jump. Don't know if he's going to invest all of those in the Queen Charge here. But we'll see what they decide to do. King is going to go down. Queen moving in. Enemy Queen is going to start attacking the enemy King, so he's not going to do a whole lot of funneling value for him here. He might actually beat through this wall. He is going to. Wow. That's awesome. What's up, Noah? Don't know what you're into, man, but I'll let you know I am far from a father at this very moment. However, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If it makes you happy, then go for it. Doesn't bother me. We got the Queen moving through. She's going to be able to take that jump spell. Not really much to really peel her away. That King is actually going to do a bit of damage here. Still has that poison spell. Going to use it over the CC and the King here. It's going to cause him to slowly get through this CC here. Not a Hound CC, so the Queen's going to be able to get rid of this one fairly easy here. You're my lost son. Very interesting. Very, very interesting stuff there, Noah. But welcome to the stream, nonetheless. Queen's going to be piling through here. Uses the final rage. Does use all 3 rages on the Queen. A bit early. I would argue he didn't need to use that rage exactly yet. Or exactly then. Now the Queen's going to be getting into a high DPS area. Here comes the Slammer from the top side to kind of go in with the Lalo here. I'm guessing he's got more loons inside of that Slammer here. Look at that. The pad's dying already. Queen's going to move in here. She's going to go in and take down that Wizard Tower. Still piling through. Lava Hounds are going in. One Lava Hound still doing a lot of tanking here. However, those loons are looking at really low health at the moment. Doesn't have a heal spell to keep them up. So 1 red mine and a bunch of loons are gone. He has to be careful. Slammer is still full health though. Oh, look at me go. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. There we go. Piling through. Slammer does eventually pop. He's got some max loons in there. Queen ability is still in hand here. That sweeper, man. OP on defense. Forces all of the loons outside of the haste spell. Oh, man, those sweepers. Those are killing this raid for him here. Loses so many loons. Man, those sweepers really ended it for him here. He still has the Queen ability, so it's not the end of the world just yet. Still can pile in with this Queen and possibly take down the rest of the base. 26 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. My lights died. Now it's crazy dark. Hold on. Let me, It got so dark. Oh, my gosh. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can get this this light working again. That is actually hilarious. It is going to be a time fail. There we go. Now you can see me again. Goodness gracious. That light, man. Gone. 96%. So unlucky. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I was scheduled to stream 2 hours. However, due to the fact that Axis just started streaming just a minute ago, and she's also doing some coverage of this war, we're gonna go ahead and raid her stream and get straight into it here, and we'll go ahead and continue coverage over there. Got a couple of things I can work on tonight. Got some finals tomorrow that I can study for. You never know. We're gonna go straight over to her stream. Once we get there, guys, show her some love. Again, another fantastic streamer for the WCL. I think she's doing some NDL action as well. Not exactly sure. I'd have to ask her. Let me see if I can get this username correct here. There we go. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to Unbreakable War and PECU Rebel Squad and the WCL for letting me stream this fantastic war. We saw a 12v12 triple right out of the gates from PECU Rebel Squad so far. It's some fantastic stuff. Fantastic clash. You'll love to see it. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.